I am live with this bizarre filter. I haven't done a live in a while. I'm so sorry, guys. Cheers. When in Australia, drink Australian wine, I'd say. Or New Zealand, close by. I'm actually sitting in a hotel room in Adelaide, Australia, and I am awaiting my room service. So when that comes, I'm probably going to turn this off and I'm going to eat a little midnight snack. Oh, you loved the Perth concert, Carissa. Yeah, Perth was really lovely. We had a great time. I actually went on a killer bike ride the night before, 6 miles, which was good. It was like a good exercise. The weather was perfect, and that was a really good preemptive blood flow for the concert. Brett, don't be scared. You love these lashes. Ooh. I always ask if you guys have any questions when I'm doing these, and then I don't really talk about anything else. But does anybody want to kick off anything? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's doing? Chances are, if you're in the US, if you're in LA, you're either asleep, or if you're awake, you're either cracked out from partying or you're up really early. So, and LA is, that kind of a city. And then New York, I guess you guys are, it's 9 in the morning or something? So, hey US. But Europe and the UK, it's afternoon time there. It's cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, TikTok. I'm getting into the TikTok. It took me a while. I'm getting in. I'm starting to have fun with it. It's cool. Just learning. Hey, Brett. You guys, my friend Brett is an amazing stylist, and we've worked together in the past, and now he's killing it for Lizzo. Brett, I'm so proud of you. Seriously, I mean it. Are the lashes distracting? They're just kind of a good time. Hello. Is there going to be a video for roses? Probably not. My room service is here. Okay, I'm calling you guys. I'm gonna call you guys back. I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll eat while I talk to you. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back with a different filter. I hope you guys don't think it's rude if I sit here and eat while we catch up. Oh, not that one. I had to get a snack. Do you miss the lashes? Do you want the lashes back, or do we like this fake gold glitter moment? Love the glitter. You guys, Australia's been amazing. I've had such a lovely time down here on tour. I played Perth the other night, Melbourne, Sydney was amazing. We did the firefight Sydney, which was really cool, to raise money for the damages from the fires down here. It was a great cause. What am I eating? I ordered some, it's late here, so I got what I could get, and this seemed like the healthiest choice, even though it's a bunch of rice. Does anybody want to know anything or talk about anything? You know what? We have 2 more shows left of this Australian tour with Queen. And then I come home for a second to breathe, and then I jump into promotion for Velvet. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. March 20th it comes out. How am I? I'm good. How are you? My hair's really fluffy. You like the fluffy hair? It's dirty. I'm in Adelaide, Australia, for those asking. What's Velvet about? It's kind of a mood. Velvet's a mood. It's like a world. It's slinky and sensual. Even the harder stuff has like a sensuality to it. I think it's sort of about relationship, including the relationship to yourself. It's like self-love, loving somebody else, looking for love, losing love. And it's all sort of retro, as you guys know. What else can I tell you about Velvet? Superpower is a mood. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I'm really excited actually to get together with my band and start working on more of the live shows that we have coming up this year. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. We're designing like a stage look and coming up with ideas. It's really exciting. And there's some other news coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. Good news for those of you in the U.S. Okay? Hint. Very exciting news. And we added 2 more dates in Vegas, so if you guys are able to come to Vegas in April, 5 days at the Venetian, it's going to be great. I'm excited. Really excited. I did enjoy Australia, Sammy. It's been great. We did have some rain, but you know, I really like the community down here. I like Australians. I like the culture. I like the fans here. We've had a great time. Good life. Thank you, Marlene. You're coming to Vegas. What am I eating? I'm eating this like fried rice and something or other with like a, I don't know. What are you guys listening to right now? What's everybody into besides, if you're a fan, I hope you're listening to me, besides me. What bands or artists are you guys really into right now? I'm curious. You look tired. Thanks, Danielle. That's really sweet. Maybe I need to put the eyelashes back on. Yeah, it's late. I'm on tour. You'd be tired too, honey. How's that? Bitch. I love Hosier. What is your favorite makeup? I don't know. I don't wear makeup. What do you mean? You and the Jonas Brothers and Harry Styles. Okay, I'll take that. That new Harry Styles album's really good. I'm impressed. He's cool. Cool clothes, too. What else, guys? I can't believe I let that critical fan make me switch to this filter because she said I looked tired. Trying to keep it real with you guys. Yeah, sometimes I do look tired. I'm 38 years old and I'm on tour. Sometimes your face just reads what you feel. But here I am. I'm talking to you at the same time because I care about you guys, no matter how tired I might look. I'm eating in front of you. I'm trying to be real. Ooh, Imagine Dragons is cool. I like them too. Halsey's cool. Yeah, she's a chameleon, isn't she? Thanks, Joey, Zuko. I love your stuff. What else, guys? You went to the Rhapsody tour? Eating and talking. You went to the Rhapsody tour in Japan? That's sweet. You don't look as old as your age. Well, thank you. That's very nice. Thank you very much. That's sweet. You ever think to yourself sorry, mouthful, on comment sections or like this live commenting, isn't it funny how like people will say anything, but in real life you would never say half that stuff. You know what I mean? To somebody. Oh my God, the quokkas were so weird. I loved it. And we went to, yesterday, rented a boat with some of my tour mates, and we went to a little island called Rot's Nest Island off the coast of Perth, where they have these little, not so little actually, they're kind of big. They're like giant rats slash mini koalas slash cats, squirrels. I don't know. It's like a very interesting little creature. And you go and you can like feed them these leaves, and like they don't flinch. They're most wild animals will like run away from a human. They're just chilling. And I handed this, I posted it on TikTok if you guys saw. He was just chilling. He had like a hole in his ear, and he looked like he'd been through it a couple. Sorry, my connection's a little bit weak. What else do you guys want to know? Argentina! I love South America. I really want to come back. Do you know that I have not seen an actual kangaroo yet in person? And I think, if all goes according to plan, that is going to change tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'll make sure to film it for you guys. I'm eating rice. I know. I'm being totally rude. I'm just hungry. Yeah, I really want to see a kangaroo. I think that'd be cool. Danielle, don't worry about it. How did you guys do after the rain? Yeah, that one show in Brisbane was wet. That was very wet. But it wasn't boring. I mean, it was kind of like exciting to be in a rainstorm on stage. I mean, it definitely was something different. Ooh, a wolf sanctuary. Cool. I love Costa Rica. I was there once. I'd like to go back. Are you going to have dancers on the Velvet tour? No, I'm not. I think the thing about Velvet that I really love is that it's I consider it to be more about music. I have an amazing group of musicians that I'm putting together for my Velvet live dates, and I think it's about that. It's about playing together as an ensemble, as a group. And, most of the music on Velvet is very groove-based, so it's like the drums in a certain pattern, and then the bass lays down a certain pattern, and the guitar is in a pattern, and that's what makes the song move. And I think that's what I want to be the focus, is these amazing musicians, and of course some serious fashion, I hope. Manchester Pride is going to be amazing. Yes, take care because of the virus. Yeah, I know. Scary. I don't think Australia is being hit too hard by it, though, thank God. But to anybody that's in an area where that's a threat, be careful. Everybody be safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. You guys, have you guys gotten into Roses? Do you love it? I love that song. I'm really happy about Roses. It's fun. I'm really excited to perform Roses live. That should be coming soon. I did like Perth. Thank you. Yeah, it was great. So pretty. You guys like Roses? Yay. That's a good question. Older songs to bring back for Velvet. I've been looking at some. I've been like going through the other albums, and I'm trying to find. I think it might be interesting to find songs that I've never done live before. I just hope people know them, but I think that might be kind of interesting because there's a few over the years that I never did live, and that might be kind of a way to make these live dates that are coming up this year just extra special. Soaked? Oh, I used to do Soaked all the time on the first tour. That was part of the set. Any videos for Velvet Plan? There is one that has been shot already. And it's really fun and different, and that should be coming out around the same time as the album. I filmed it in London with Charlotte Rutherford as the director. She's incredible. Running. I did Running on the last tour. Remember? Did you come? What song for the vid? Should I tell you? I'm going to keep that a secret. I might have said it already to somebody. Ooh, whoa, those are scary. What is the song Stranger You Are about? You know, I wanted to just write a song that was sort of acknowledging that it is not always easy to be a weirdo, but the style of the song and sort of the tone of it just sort of celebrates it. It kind of says, yeah, you know, it's when you're weird, people treat you like shit sometimes, but fuck it. I think that's the idea of the song. It's like kind of acknowledging it, but being not being affected by it and kind of still having pride. So yeah. Roses. It's fried rices. Tasty. Oh, thanks, Buffy. New Eyes. I love New Eyes, too. Oh, you love the hair. Thank you. It seems to be that there's this pattern where I either go, like, dark, or then all of a sudden I put, like, blonde in it. I guess I get in a mood. I don't know. Can't decide. I don't know what you guys prefer. I don't know what I prefer, to be honest with you. I just like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want lighter hair. No, I want darker hair. I don't know. No rhyme or reason, really. I love working with Brian and Roger. They're great. They're absolutely great. We've been on the road so much now that it feels like a family. We get along really well. We laugh. We get into debates about things. We dine together. It's great. I love this filter too. It like erases all sins. Oh, long dark hair Yasmin. Yeah, that was an interesting experiment. Sometimes I want to just like get a wig and wear it on stage. Maybe velvet. We'll see some weird hair moments. Oh, the upcoming election. Now that the U.S. political situation is frightening. I don't even know what to say on here. I'm still trying to make sense of it to myself, and I think I'm not alone. Like, I'm definitely starting to pay attention and trying to keep up with which candidates I feel like would be good leaders, and I don't know. I think there's two that I'm definitely leaning towards in the Democratic pool. I definitely think Trump needs to go. I hate to be too political on here, and anybody that's a Trump supporter, I no disrespect. I mean, we can agree to disagree, but I think he's dangerous, and he's kind of full of shit. Like, he keeps saying things that are just like clearly not true. I mean, I always thought that the president of the United States had to be somebody that sort of held themselves to a higher standard than that, you know. And I just don't feel like it's a good leader. I don't negative and sort of divisive and prejudiced, and not for me, not my style. Anyway, everybody should vote. That's the point. Whatever your opinion is. And I do think there needs to be a little more agree to disagree. If someone has a different political view than you, that doesn't mean that you have to hate them. It doesn't mean that you have to not talk to them anymore. But stand up for what you believe in 100%. Am I a fan of 1D? Yeah, One Direction was great. Oh, I like what they've done solo. I think it kind of like they each kind of have found their own sound, which is cool too. Yeah, the Velvet Tour at the Wembley in London, that's very exciting for me. That's a big venue, and that's a place we've played as Queen and me. We've done that before, that venue, and I'm very excited to be coming back to London and doing my own show there. It's going to be really exciting. One night only. Come on, buy a ticket. You're upset because you really want to be an artist, but you're insecure and you feel like you should give up. Well, what kind of artist do you want to be? Do you want to be a visual artist? Do you want to be a performing artist? I mean, if you're going to be a performing artist, you got to have a handle on your insecurities, and you have to figure out a way to get out there and perform. If you're too insecure to do it, either work on it or find a different path maybe. But visual art, I mean, that's a little different. She's so nervous for North American dates. Don't be nervous. It's going to be, what I can tell you is that it's going to be a bit different than any way I've ever toured. And I think that's going to be really cool and really exciting. And I can't wait for you guys to learn about what I'm talking about. It's coming. Yay, Finland in September. I'm excited. Excited for that Helsinki show. My Finnish fans have been amazing. Always so supportive. So it's always exciting to come back to Helsinki. And I'll probably see Solly, my buddy. I'm a firm believer in, unless something crazy went down, I like staying friends with people that I've been in relationships with. I think it's really important. all types of relationships, even friendships, they evolve. Like you go through different periods of time with people that you love, and family too. I think you have to kind of like roll with how it evolves. Like you just have to be open to the fact that your dynamics in a relationship will change, and that's okay. And it can be really healthy as long as you're communicating with each other and that you're being honest. I mean, that's all it really takes, you know? Obviously, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they've really hurt you and there's no remorse or anything, that's a different case. But I am fortunate that my previous relationships have ended on great terms and I have so much love. I do love Spain. Spain's awesome. I'm excited to play Madrid this summer. What's something you've learnt on tour? My big battle, like always, is to balance my sense of... I can be kind of a perfectionist. Like I can be really hard on myself. Even with, like, in the moment, I'll be on stage and I'll be singing something and I'll be like, oh, it doesn't sound good. And I'll start judging myself and getting in my head. And then I stop having fun. And more and more I'm trying to figure out, like, how to always enjoy. Because that's such a big part of making a performance reach everybody is that energy of, like, joy. Or even if it's a serious song or if it's emotional, just tapping into the passion of what it is the song's about, whether it's happiness or sadness or anger, whatever the emotion is, but like really getting into the passion and not judging myself, just being a vessel for the piece of art. So that's something that I'm always working on, and I think actually on this tour it's been really I've made some progress in my personal journey on that, which I'm really excited about. Visit India. Yeah, I haven't been to India yet. I'm very curious about India. That's definitely on a short list of places I have not been yet. Stupid. Someone just wrote, stupid. Oh, Pharaoh, my dog. Yeah, I miss Pharaoh. Pharaoh's with my dad and my stepmom, Amy. And this filter's making me look very strange. He's very happy. And they have a little dog named Hazel who he gets along with really well. And, you know, I guess a couple years ago when I got him, I decided not to think too far ahead and go, well, what happens when I go back out on tour? I just knew I would figure something out. And before I actually adopted him, I talked to my father and Amy about the idea of sort of splitting time with him and making sure he had a good home to be in when I'm working and on tour. And they were into it. So then I decided to adopt him, and I miss him so much. But I'm glad that he's being taken care of and he's in a happy family. What else do you guys want to know? Anything? Brazil. Yeah, I want to go back to Brazil. What else can I talk about, guys? Oh, you've started to watch Glee again. Oh, yeah. I was on Glee for, I think, season 5, I guess it was. That was fun. It was really fun. Would you collab with Harry Styles? Hey, yeah. I definitely would. He's cool. Cornelius. I do love Australia. I love it here. I really do. When I was down here doing X Factor a couple years ago, I lived in Sydney for almost 3 months. I loved it. I thought it was great. Do I miss acting? Yeah, I do. I'd like to get more into that, actually. I love Billie Eilish. I think she's super cool and fresh, and she's different. I like when people are different. And of course, now that we have Billie Eilish, there's going to be probably like a whole group of artists that sound just like her or trying to sound like her. That'll last for a little while, and then it'll move on. But I'm curious to see what she does next, because I think she's super interesting. And I like that she sort of goes against what's expected, you know? Even like with her fashion, I love that she's like, I want to wear this crazy baggy thing because that's what I want to do. I don't want to like give people what they always expect. I like her rebelliousness. I love Lizzo. I think she's awesome. She's fun. She's talented. She's gorgeous. I love how she embraces her body. It's great. Do you want to make a more rock-like album? I don't know what I'm going to make next. I mean, the cool thing about Velvet is I think that I don't know if I would put it into like rock category, but there's elements of rock and roll in there. Maybe more than the last couple albums I've done. There's also a lot of soul and funk. I don't know. I think genres are sort of... It's easy to get stuck in a genre if you make the definition too clear. I don't think that's actually that interesting anymore. I think the cool thing is sort of blending a bunch of different sounds together and then having your own blend, so to speak. Because even, you know, just to add on to that point, even Queen, they're considered a classic rock band now, but I think when they were out, they were doing rock music, but they were doing beyond rock music. They were basically making pop music. You know, they were borrowing from a lot of different genres all the time, and they had different singles that were hits, have different genres sort of in play around them. And now we consider them a rock band, but if you really think about it, like, they were doing a lot beyond just rock. You've been listening to a lot of Velvet this week. Well, I'm so excited for you guys to hear the new tracks that are on the full-length Velvet, which comes out March 20th. There's 4 new songs. One of them is Roses, which you guys have heard. And then there's 3 more new ones, so that's exciting. A clothing line, yes, I would love to do something in the fashion space. That'd be fun. Yes, I'll be back in Norway at some point, I hope. I love Norway. You pre-ordered, thank you. How has your voice been on tour? Has it been hard to look after with all the flying wet weather? You know, actually, wet weather is great for the voice. Humidity is great for the voice. It's dryness that's the devil. I've been in pretty good voice. We've had a really relaxed schedule on this tour. There's been enough time off to rest the voice, and I feel like I've been really comfortable in my voice on this one, thankfully. Yes, a makeup line. That's something else that I would love to get into at some point. It'd be very cool. Does anybody want to know anything interesting? How often do you change your nail color? I think when it starts... I mean, I actually have to redo it because look at it. It's like tragedy. It is tragic. Velvet Side B comes out on Persian New Year. Oh, cool. Oh, and just to clarify, you guys, that actually I know that I set it up like side A, side B, but in reality, Velvet, the full-length album, is actually going to be out on March 20th, and then a little while after that, we'll put together a side B for those of you that like to collect the physical copies of my work, and so there'll be a separate side B. But actually, as far as anybody that's buying it digitally, it is going to be out as a full-length album before a side B. Just to clarify. I know it's maybe a little confusing. I'm sorry about that. Oh, there are my lashes. But, you know, the confusion it was totally worth it because I got to give you guys 3 singles, then another single, and 5 new songs. I'm really excited about the way we did it. We did it like sort of like out of the box thinking, as a way to like keep the music coming, because I think that's what matters the most, right? It's about the music. Actually, I wanted to ask you guys. Maybe I'll put an official prompt on Instagram. But I love seeing the art that you guys make. I absolutely love it. Creative Sharka is one of my favorite artists who does the most amazing work of me. I love her work, and there's many others. I really want to encourage you guys to get out there and take any of the photos that are on Instagram. If you guys want to make your versions of cover art for any of the songs that have come out already from Velvet, including Roses, I would love to see them. I will repost. I will credit. It's always a really exciting thing to see. I love it. So keep them coming. And also, side note, I was working today on new merch for you guys. Some really cool stuff that I've come up with to have you guys express your love for Velvet. Hopefully you love the items as much as I do. The fans are very crazy, you say. Yeah, well, yeah. I like crazy. I am too. What are you going to do when you get back to LA? Sleep for a little while because I'll be jet lagged. And then I don't really have that much time off. I'm going to just kind of like hydrate, sleep, and rehearse because I am getting ready to promote Velvet. I got some stuff on TV coming up for you guys to see, some performances, and I'm going to travel. I'll be in LA, I'll be in New York, I'll be in London, making the rounds. Yeah, new merch. Yeah. Host SNL. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. I could just call them and be like, hey, I want to host. You know, it's not quite that simple, but yeah. What do you miss the most while you're on tour? Who do you miss the most on tour? Thank God for these phones because we can all talk to each other, and I love my friends and I catch up with everybody. But yeah, I love being at my house in LA. It's nice, and hanging out. Like I said, I miss my dog. And my little nephew, who's just 2. I can't wait to see him again. He's funny. New up-tempo in the side B. Yeah, yeah, there are. Will you be wearing Velvet on tour? I mean, not every time, but I'm sure at some point or another, yeah. The only problem with Velvet as a stage item is that it's a bit warm. So, yeah, that it does get hot, but it looks great. And again, the Velvet, it's about the feeling, isn't it? Mm. Have you got a filter on? What do you think, honey? You think I look like this naturally? Hi, Debbie. You love the Roses single cover look. That finger wave, huh? Huh? That thing was like rock hard when we were finished with it. Boxers, briefs, or commando? Well, it depends on the day, it depends on the mood, it depends on the hour, it depends on the activity. Why did you start singing Whole Lotta Love on this tour? Honestly, we were on the plane flying to the next city, and I think Led Zeppelin came up in conversation. And I said, hey, we should do Whole Lotta Love. And it was just very casual. And Brian and Roger both lit up. They love Led Zeppelin. There's a couple bands that were big influences on them, and Led Zeppelin's one of them. And we were in soundcheck, and we gave it a shot, and it felt really good. So we started doing it. And everyone seems to love it. It's a lot of fun. Well, guys, I'm trying to find some. There was a super hot video of. Oh. My friend is jealous of your eyebrows. Oh, well. The sound was good in Perth. That venue is really beautiful. Anyway, I feel like I'm probably being a little boring right now because I'm just like watching you guys comment. I will definitely log back in when I have something interesting to say. I love you all very much, and this year is going to be exciting. There's a lot going on, and I hope to see you guys all in all the places that I'm going to be. And yeah, love you. Bye.